I guess there's more. I had no idea there was more. I thought that we would go to the fortress and then we go to the castle. I guess not. Kind of stinks, but what are you gonna do? I don't make the levels here. I'm not saying that this level was bad or anything. I was just thinking, oh, there's a nice straight line from fortress to castle. And now or yeah, castle. There's always like that whole thing where it's just like tower, fortress, castle. Like it really doesn't matter. But I always say, what if it's midway through a world, then it's a tower in the new Super games at least. And if it's at the end of the world, then it's a castle. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with that. Though terminology doesn't really matter. I mean, it can be mid castle or final tower. Though I think castle sounds cooler. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. There's like a little... Whoa. Yeah, the blue, red, and yellow switch palaces are really helping out here with these blocks. I really don't know what it's like to play through this game without getting all the switch palaces, because I always get them because they're really helpful. But I can't imagine what it would be like, because there would be like a ton of secrets I can't get. But no matter what, I always feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm deliberately skipping over something, but I can't really put my finger on what. Maybe if I figure it out, I'll talk about it. But right now, I'm kind of just having fun right now. Like though this level is kind of long. I remember this level being a bit long. Oh wait, that goes into whatever that stuff is. It looks like sludge. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I know it's retextured lava, but it looks like freaking sludge or sewage water. Nah, sewage water looks green. This is more of a brown. No, that's not a brown. That's more of a, whatever it is. I would imagine getting those 1-ups would just not be worth it without the blue switch palace. Because you can easily skip over switch palaces. You get them from secret exits, so you can easily skip over a bunch of these switch palaces. But I feel like they add a lot of stuff to the game. Like if you do enough secrets, you'll find new experiences for the level. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. Dang it! I was kind of hoping to bounce on him enough so I can get the gold tape, but I guess it doesn't really matter since I have 46 lives. I literally have 46 lives. That is more than enough to beat this game. I'm already like I mean, that's a lot. That's a long time into the game. I really have nothing to fear. Though, I remember this level. I remember it pretty well, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to do in it. Oh wait, I could probably hit the thing here. Kick that. Jump. Jump over. Why are there so many... What the heck is that? I don't even know what that was. Jeez. Ooh. These platforms. Kinda like these platforms. They're kinda cool. I like the idea that they just kind of change shape. Like, these are all really good platforms. I know, I'm complimenting the platforms in the game, but there's a lot of interesting ones. Dang it. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I get the coins anyway, so I get the stars anyway, so at least I didn't die. These levels are twice as long as the... It definitely does feel longer than the stages from 8. 3... Okay, I remember this level. Yeah, the gimmick is these spike things and grinders. I wouldn't know the name of these I wouldn't know these names if I didn't know about Super Mario Maker. Like that's the thing about a lot of these games. That's the thing about a lot of these names. I don't know anything about. Oh gosh, there's no tell. Now, that's a really one-off question. That's a really one-off thing to say. What do I mean there's no tell? Well, the thing about when you make a level in Mario Maker, you want to make sure that your level is challenging, but you want to make sure that it's that's not unfair. I mean, you can make an unfairly challenging level, but if you want to make a good level, a good challenging level, you gotta include tells in your level design. Like, there's gotta be something. Like, here's an example of a tell. You see these, like, these skewers here? Imagine if there was, like, the walls changed a bit. Or maybe there was, like, something that you could hide. Or maybe there was, like, some place you could hide in the... Or maybe there was, like, a little piece... Or the floor changed a bit to indicate, oh yeah, there's a skewer in this level. You're gonna have to not stand here in order to get hit. That would make this level a lot easier. I mean, that would make this level a lot more fair. I mean, it's okay to have unfair challenges in your levels. There's almost everyone adds unfair challenge to your levels, but a lot of people really don't like unfair challenge because because it's unfair. They kind of say, even though it might ultimately be their fault for not seeing it, it could just be, oh, I was supposed to see that, I didn't see it. That's a tell, or how was I supposed to know that that was coming? Because if you're one of the things that you should have in when you're making a level in Mario Maker is that you should have like a second opinion really, where they just say, "Oh, I want you to play through this level." Normally you want like a seasoned player, like a player who actually knows what he's doing, not like a person who doesn't know what he's doing, because you know you can tell which person. This person at least needs to know how to perform somewhat advanced techniques, like getting enough momentum for jumps and such, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, just, oh yeah, you just gotta do this jump here. And just pay attention to where one person failed. You gotta pay attention to when somebody fails in your level. And you gotta pay, and not only when he fails, but also his reaction to it. I mean, you could get a person who's always just like, oh my gosh, everything is unfair. But you should know, because getting a second opinion on a level is always a good thing. Because as a person who designed the level, you would know where all the traps, secrets, and everything is. So, ultimately, that would be a bad thing, because having the knowledge of the level would probably make the level easier for you. Dang it. Which would ultimately make the level easier for you. Since you know where all the bad stuff is. Oh yeah, I know that I put this spark here, so I gotta make sure. I know I put a thwomp here, a bit out of sight, and if you pay attention, and I'm sure you can see it, but I know it exists 100% of the time, so I can perform the clear check. I feel like if you have a person who's good at Mario, you should make them play your level. Just note where he or she would failed, and his or her reaction to it, and their reaction to it, because that could be a big way to understand level design. level design. I know, I keep on talking about, man, level design, because level design is a big thing. I've always wanted to be a game designer when I grow up. Well, when I have enough time to, or at least. And I feel like playing good games helps you understand the philosophy of how a person likes their games. Of course, you need to know, like, who are you making this game for, because even though there are games out there like Mario and Zelda, which are two different things, where one's more open-ended adventure-like and it's a bit slower, while Mario is a bit more action-oriented platforming base. It's a very different set of instructions depending on who you're trying to make the game for and what you want to do with it. Like, for example, I'm not a big fan of RPGs. Yeah, it's a bit of a I don't like RPGs. I learned this back then when I learned this with a few friends when we were talking about why I like Sticker Star. I remember noting that I don't like RPGs because I just don't like the combat. I remember noting that I don't like Pokemon. Well, at least the combat of Pokemon, because I found RPGs and battling to be boring. But what I did like was the design of the Pokemon and the idea of setting a goal and making it a reality. That's the essence of Pokemon, really. Setting a goal and achieving it. That's the essence. Because when you look on the internet, you see, like, people, oh man, we gotta do a challenge. I want to do a challenge run with this low level, with this very not strong Pokemon. That's a goal. What about like a game like what about like completing the Pokédex or getting a shiny Pokemon or grinding to be the very best, to get a title, or to get enough stuff in the game, or to grind a Pokemon to level 100. That is a goal. That is a goal in the game. I believe that is always a goal. And I believe that should be a thing that people talk about. When people talk about, oh man, I really like Pokemon, I always say, I like Pokemon too, but there could be a reason as to why I like Pokemon, but it could be a different reason for why you like Pokemon. It's a very different thing, because games are mediums. You can like a Mario game just because of the music. You're not wrong. You're not wrong for liking something for one reason over another. Like, for example, I can like Mario. I can like a Mario RPG because I like the battling mechanics. I don't care about the story. That's one of the things I don't like. That's one of the things I learned about myself. I don't really care about story. I'm okay with story, but I'm not like. The thing about me is that I never really say, like, oh man, I'm gonna buy this game for the story, because if I wanted to get a good story, I'd read a book, quite honestly. But many people do like stories, and many people do like mindless grinding, and many people do like that. I know that there are people out there who like mindless grinding. I don't understand it, but some people do. Wendy Okupa in Castle 6 has sung her last song. Oh, gosh dang it. Mario must meet the challenge that is now before him. There is a sunken ship that appears to be a gateway to the Valley of Bowser.